Hoy estamos. Bien pilas. Ya empezamos, güey. ¿Cómo andas? En
Al
el
100, al
universo,
100,
sí, así.
Chito. Buenas tardes, buenas
Buenas
tardes.
pinches tardes, güey. Ya estamos después de hacer unos cuantos tests aquí. Queremos pinche calidad. Ahora sí, estamos bien pinche pilas. ¿Cómo andas, güey? Te veo en el universo, espacio y tiempo.
Sí, estamos pasando a historic. Was it this week or last week when the SpaceX took off? I think
Last
last week.
week. Last
Last
week.
week, right? Think it was on Thursday.
Tú fuiste uno de los candidatos que está por allá.
See, that was a very exciting to watch. It looks like they were getting into a microwave. That shit didn't even look like a spaceship,
Ajá.
but that was exciting to watch. That kind of motivated me.
Así se empieza.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, the Earth is going to hell, but
Hay que irnos de aquí, güey, ya. Ni puedo, ya. Este año sí
pero
nos agarró por los huevos.
sí, creo que 2020 ha sido, yo creo que todos esperamos un buen año, pues.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yo también, I mean, personally, I was expecting to be doing a lot better, but
Yeah.
I've been in my house for 3 months now.
Not going out. Just if anything shopping or things like that.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I mean, everything's okay. I guess,
Other than losing my mind, I think that I think
yeah.
everything is
Other,
okay.
other than not getting a haircut, not feeling stressed.
Yeah.
Um,
When was the last time you got a haircut?
I think it was in February.
Yeah.
February. It was in Bakersfield when I was in Bakersfield.
Uh,
Yeah, that was a while when I got here. 5 days later, the coronavirus broke out. But
Hasta eso no tienes el pelo tan largo.
no,
Do you do your own edge up or qué?
no, that's just my hair.
Really?
Yeah, it's just it lines up by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much done.
But other than that, I mean, I can't complain. I guess I'm healthy. I'm alive. There's food in the kitchen.
I'm just losing my mind and going
I remember
crazy.
yeah, the fucking water boiler broke.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cold. Cold showers aren't too bad.
Not with
But
this weather. Especially in
nah,
Arizona.
yeah, today was 112 right now, actually.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, but what about you? How are you doing?
I was outside for a little bit just doing some quick cleanup, but I came back inside and I was like, I need to take a break.
All right.
I've been doing
How's
okay, just been doing the fucking truck job and shit, but I've been a little scared lately because of the fucking riots. I was more scared of the fucking riots than the fucking coronavirus.
oh people like you're just driving down I-5 and then you just see a bunch of people pulling you over?
That's what I did
Or
not want to that's what I did not want to encounter, you know? But I saw a couple videos that that's what happened, especially in the big cities like LA for sure.
oh, but
And
you don't drive towards that way. You
no,
just go up north.
but it is interesting because last on my last job, which was 2 days ago, Tuesday,
Okay.
I was one of my jobs. I was supposed to go to Riverside, but
Oh, okay. So you're gonna head down south.
yeah, and I was like, I really don't like that idea to be honest. So I kind of like did a little bit of research and look at a couple news, local news and shit,
Yeah.
and it sounded pretty fucking crazy over there. Like they're rioting over there, and
Did you check the satellites, like the traffic? Was it like, did you see a lot of red lines and stuff?
no,
You
I
know how you
didn't.
can.
No, I didn't check that. I just like
Okay.
checked the local news and see what was up, and it was like, oh, fucking riots at the mall, and it's like
Yeah.
23 hours ago, kind of thing. It was like it literally just happened, and then I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let me kind of like pinpoint from where am I supposed to be at to the from the mall, and then I check, and it's kind of like 3 miles away, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going there. So I
Oh, donde
yeah, where
estaban
the
los
fucking
riots.
rioting, yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go over there. So
But that's pretty smart to do your research before you head out.
yeah, yeah,
You get
especially,
pre- yeah, I mean, especially driving a massive vehicle like that, and then
yeah,
just imagine just encountering a bunch of people like that, and you're driving.
yeah,
They'll they'll jack all the toilet paper you're transporting.
yeah, they're gonna burn the whole fucking thing. I mean, they already told me, the company already told me that like if I happen to encounter something like that, just to like to not oppose, just let it be. Like if they want to fucking burn the whole fucking thing, just don't fucking try to get involved or anything like that.
So
Just let
safety
it be.
first.
Yes, and be like,
Okay.
you come first. Like if something like that happens, just fuck it, give it to
Yeah.
them.
Be a part of it. Just burn it with them.
As a matter of fact, I got the matches right here. I
Yeah.
fucking start burning
You
my own fucking truck.
take out
Yeah,
the lighter. Just
yeah,
oh, I have
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. As I see. So I'm like, all right. I mean, in a way, I would do it. I would do it anyways. To be honest, I would do it anyways. I would not put. I don't take my job that seriously. I mean, a job is just a job. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all there is. I can get another job, but I can get another life. It's like I
Yeah.
can't get
Yeah.
another leg, or I can get like if they fucking beat me up and they broke
Yeah.
something or they.
The job is replaceable, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not. But you're not you.
Yeah, like imagine, like I almost can't imagine myself being fired because of like, oh, you didn't stop them from fucking burning the truck. It's almost very.
Yeah, but it's crazy, huh? Like, but I think this is like the halftime show
Uh-huh.
because the coronavirus is like the Super Bowl, and the
Uh-huh.
halftime show is the protests.
What's coming next? I saw a fucking meme. It was like I saw a meme about like there was like a couple aliens gathering and I'm like, all right, we're up next. I'm fucking nervous.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That
You
one
saw
was
that one?
funny.
Yeah. It was just a bunch of aliens that were gathering. I'm like, all right, we're up next. I'm fucking nervous as fuck. Which is
Well, I
like,
think I think on Saturday there's supposed to be a an asteroid passing by Earth
uh-huh.
the size
Oh
of a state
fuck.
of a
That's it.
stadium.
Kill us already. That's whoever is out there fucking. I don't know who is it, God, or
Yeah,
I don't know who's in fucking control of this life, but they want to take us down. Look
it's
at you. You
crazy.
have fucking look. You have fucking shooting stars behind you, just passing by. Look at
Yeah,
you.
but yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Or,
it's and now we're barely halfway through the year because like we're June. Yeah,
yeah,
June is a halfway point of 2020. We
yeah,
still have another 6 months to
yeah.
go.
It's been getting crazy, man. I mean, I can't. It's very interesting because all this fucking riots and
And
there's just a little bit of everything. I don't know how is it going over there in Arizona. Are people rioting over there or no?
yeah, downtown
Yeah, yeah. It's
they're
it's mainly in the big
they
cities.
yeah. Well, I think Phoenix, Arizona is the fifth largest city in the whole nation.
Fuck.
Yeah, so people were, I think, on the first day of after that incident with the police officer, were outside the police station here in Phoenix, just rioting.
Now, what are your thoughts having some criminal justice experience? What are your thoughts on like something like that, something in that scenario that it happened? Like is it something that was he doing the right thing? I really don't think so, but at the same time, I feel that they don't. Was it racism? Was it poor training? Was it both? What do you think
I
it was?
think I think after those points that you're giving, I think it was poor training. I don't. The guy doesn't. I mean, I don't know the guy personally.
Yeah, yeah, we don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't know.
he. I did see that he had some complaints from citizens,
Hmm.
and I saw that. But from the scenario, from watching those videos, I think even the Chinese guy, or I don't know where he's from,
Yeah,
Hawaiian, or
I
I,
haven't seen the video. I heard enough. A lot of people have been talking about it that it pretty much describes the whole fucking thing. So I kind of like it's almost like I saw it without even seeing it.
yeah, those guys had poor training because it doesn't take three guys to hold a handcuffed
And he
guy.
was already in the floor, handcuffed.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take three
Yeah.
people
Now
to
that
detain a handcuffed person.
now what is interesting is like, all right, his knee is on his fucking on the fucking neck of the guy now, and the guy is saying he can't breathe. Why is he not stopping? You know what I mean? It's like, all right, you can't breathe. Let me fucking remove my knee. That's when it gets a little tricky. What's going on in the guy's mind at this point? Is it like, no,
I,
I really hate you, and I'm trying to take advantage. Like, I hate
I,
black people. Um, or I'm like,
I
I'm just going to ignore you. I don't know. It's just a bunch of things that we have to take into consideration. It was
yeah,
definitely fucked up. It
yeah,
shouldn't gone that way, for sure.
I think he just used poor judgment too.
I
He
think so. I
didn't.
think so too.
Yeah,
I think
he
so too.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't use. He didn't use quite. I mean, but I mean, I don't know how do you put your knee
Yeah, yeah,
on a person too.
yeah.
So
I just don't see. I just don't see even me trying to be. Because I was also trying to become a cop and shit, but I don't want to become a cop because kind of like for the same reasons that is happening right now, which is once you become a cop, you're almost you almost don't belong to society anymore. You're part of something
no,
else. You're part. You're
exactly.
from the opposite group now. Like you're gonna
And
back up your friend cops. Like you're part of something else. You're not part of society. It's like society against you. You're not a
and
civilian.
no, and then I completely understand. I mean,
I
now
see
that
it
you're
that
saying
way. I can see it, and I'm
no,
gonna.
and that happens. And now that you're saying that, I was in the police academy for 7 weeks.
Uh
I
huh.
only made it to week 7.
Yeah.
And then when I was in the academy, I mean, that shit was a fucking hassle. But they'd explained that to us that once you become a police officer, you're not part of society anymore. When you go into a store, you don't sit down in a store and have your back against the entrance because you don't know who's gonna come in.
Yeah.
When you're a cop, you're always gonna be sitting towards the door to see
You're
who's
always
coming in and out.
you're always on the
That's
lookout.
yeah, yours, and that's where your mentality starts
Yep.
changing. And when you're a police officer, you're gonna work the graveyard, and then you're gonna get off at 7 a.m. and at 8
Yeah.
a.m. on a Monday you're with your buddies drinking beer like if it's a fucking Saturday night.
I know. And then fucking and then civilians, they fucking hate your ass. At this
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
civilians hate you. At this point, you almost like gotta back up your brotherhood. You're fucking like, oh, I have to back up the my other fellow fucking co-workers or whatever. Not that they should be doing that with what happened right now. Obviously they fucked up. But I'm just saying in general, I feel as a cop mentality
yeah,
that's the case. It's just you just don't belong there anymore. You just not no longer belong to society. And there's a lot of things that kind of like divide police with society, and it sucks because even when you're a good civilian, it can get a little scary if you have a police officer behind you. It can get
yeah,
a little
yeah.
scary, and it shouldn't feel that way. At the end of the day, we just leave with
Yeah,
there's certain rules or certain laws that I'm not for it. I feel that it's almost law enforcement has become more like a business rather than like enforcing the law or like keeping peace. It's more like a
yeah.
business.
I agree. I mean, like that example that recently happened to you, you got pulled over for no reason.
Yes, yes. I got pulled over for no reason. So, long story short, I'm a truck driver. There's 3 lanes. The right lane, that's the slowest lane, which is most of the trucks, that's where they belong. Then there's the middle lane. You're gonna see it right away. Again, even if it's 2 lanes, but this was a 3 lane um uh
On the freeway.
on the freeway. So sometimes trucks use the middle lane so you can go around other trucks that they're slow, and then you can pass them around. Now they can't really they can't be on the left lane, which is the fast lane.
Yeah,
They can't be there. I wasn't there. So next thing you know, I'm passing some trucks and I'm in the middle lane, and I wasn't even like 30 seconds. It was like 30 seconds or a minute. And
this
next,
was on Memorial Day, right?
it was Memorial Day, but it was like I think maybe no,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was on a month.
it's on a Friday.
It was on a Friday,
It was on a
right?
Friday, yeah. But it
Oh,
had to be probably that weekend,
yeah, yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in the middle lane. I'm passing some trucks. Next thing you know, there's a cop. There's a cop on the left side, and all of a sudden he stops, and then he kind of like pulls me over, and I just didn't understood why. And next thing you know, the whole idea or the whole code that I violate, it was because I was using, quote unquote, the middle lane, like if I was cruising on it, like if I'm just gonna stay in this lane and I'm just gonna use this lane, you know?
So you're blocking traffic supposedly,
Yeah, kind of like
or
that. Which I wasn't. That wasn't the case. And but at this point, like, listen, man, like I
it's
said,
like it's like you said. It
it's
was
business. It's
business.
business.
Yeah.
He didn't pull me over because of like, oh, I'm fucking trying to fucking enforce the law over here and try to fucking keep a peaceful environment here. That wasn't the case. The case was like, you know what? It's almost the end of the month. I need to have a certain amount of tickets so I can keep my job. And that's it. And that's that. You know,
Yeah.
he was a
Or
little short.
I
And
have to, I have to meet my goal of
yeah,
the day.
and at the end of the day, it kind of sucks that that's the way that it is. And I just feel personally that I talked to my dad about this before, but I just feel personally that it should be more like a standard pay. We gotta remove some laws. There's some laws that they're like really stupid. He obviously got me. You know what I mean? Like he obviously, if we go by the book, all right, I definitely do. Okay, I'm doing something illegal. But if you look, and it's like driving, if the speed limit is 70 and you're driving 75, you know, you don't get pulled over for that.
No.
You don't, but you might under the circumstances of like, you know what? Let me pull this guy over. Maybe I can find something else.
But like I told you before too, I mean, at the moment you're an essential worker. You're transporting goods to a store for people to buy things that they need at home.
I know.
He should. I mean, he should have thought about that. This guy's working. It's Memorial Day weekend. He's working. He's obviously doing a good
Let
thing by helping the state, transporting things. Who knows how far he lives?
Yep.
And I'm gonna give him just a warning. But he decided to give you a ticket.
That would have been me if I was a
Uh,
cop. That would have been me.
yeah. I
If
mean, I hope he listens to this podcast.
let me tell him to subscribe and shit. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the judge and like, and also follow me on fucking Rocky's Corner and shit.
Yeah, yeah, of
Because
course. No,
it
I
just
mean,
fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks because I get it, but at the same time, I don't. At the same time, it shouldn't be like that.
no, no,
It
no.
shouldn't be pressured. I can't blame it on the guy. I can't blame it on the guy. I blame it on the system. So I didn't really argue with him. At the same
Okay.
time, I am a little bit upset with him because of the same scenario that you just described. I mean, I'm a fucking truck driver. There's fucking coronavirus. I'm fucking transporting fucking goods. I'm really wasn't doing anything wrong. You know, I'm
No,
really. It's not that I was speeding or I was doing, or I was on my phone or I was like something like that. I was just like, it wasn't really something that bad. You know, something illegal to that extent. So I am a little bit upset on that he took that judgment and be like, you know what, I'm gonna let you go. I really thought that he was gonna let me go with a warning or something, and he didn't. He kind of like, all right, I'm gonna give you a citation, this and that, and I'm like, all right, man. I mean, at this point, I don't feel like arguing because you know what, this is what it is, man. We're not on the same team. Next thing
no.
you know, I'm arguing with the guy, and then we get upset at each other. Next thing you know, he's gonna find something else to bust my balls. Be like, all right, you're fucking bitching. All right, let me fucking find something in which like I can give you another fucking ticket just for fucking bitching or just for fucking talking shit. You know?
And that's the problem with a lot of these guys. They take advantage of their
Yeah,
authority. They
yeah,
and we know they can do that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
So I just like, all right, let me fucking play it cool. I was respectful. You always gotta be respectful with cops. That's number one. Even with that shit that I went through with, like I was never disrespectful with him. I was very cooperative and shit. Um, their job is hard as it is. Let's be honest. That's a
yeah,
fucking hard job. So I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be disrespected. If I would like, you gotta see the other situation as a cop or like even if you work as a fucking as a waitress,
yeah,
you earn a lot of what is it called? What's it called? Like you're very respectful to waitresses if you know about customer service. if you worked on customer service.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's when you're very respectful because you know the fucking struggle. You know the struggle. Because there's fucking people who apparently never worked in fucking customer service and they're fucking busting. They're very
Yeah, yeah.
horrible. They're very horrible with the workers. You once you know about like how the struggle is when it comes to customer service, you learn how to respect. You know how to say please. You know how to say thank you. You know how to give a nice tip. You know how to fucking just be grateful, be patient. All of those factors. If you didn't like the restaurant or the food or whatever place,
Yeah.
if you didn't like it, that's a different thing, you know. But you just can't blame it on them. Um, and that's a little bit connected with the with law enforcement, you know. It's just one of those things in which like I just don't feel that I just don't feel that. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Estás ahí o no? You're probably checking on the baby, huh? Um, I just don't feel that it's like arguing with the cop because I just feel that it was gonna make things hard for each other. At a certain point, if he pulls me over already, just by the fact that he pulled me over, and he personally didn't give me a warning, if he personally didn't give me a warning without me telling him or talking to him, then that's on him. That's on him. He saw all these factors, and if anything, I am a little bit upset about that. But it is what it is. I just it's nothing new. It's just something that happened to me, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No, see. So
And and with that being,
so
go ahead.
no, no. So I guess you're just gonna let it go then.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I had to let it go, and I was like, all right, it is what it is. I grabbed my fucking citation. At the same time, I didn't feel that bad because if you're a truck driver, you gotta report it to your company right away or like within 3 days or so that you got a ticket. Now I feel confident enough of like this is a fucking stupid ticket. So it really didn't really make me feel like oh shit I'm in trouble kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was more like fuck it. I just gotta pay for that, but I also got a point and I don't know, man. It's just fucking crazy, but I just don't like that as a police officer or as like law enforcement. I don't like those type of laws. You know, I feel that police officers should be focusing on the real fucking crimes. And what does this mean? We need to stop treating it as a fucking business, and we need to start treating it like a fucking. We need to keep peace in this fucking society.
Yeah.
No,
That's the problem. That exactly what happened to you, and what's going on is what happens to a lot of
yeah,
people, and this is what causes people to
yeah,
erupt against
yeah,
these police
yeah,
officers.
yeah.
So
It definitely adds up, because at the end of the day, if you want to become a cop, that's because you're in the fucking front lines of crime. You're in the. It's like you know how they say about doctors or nurses and shit that they're in the front lines when it comes to like fucking um diseases or whatever, or like sickness or whatever. They're on the front lines. The same thing applies to cops, and that's a
yeah,
fucking hard job as it is. That's a fucking hard job. Now, because of laws that they exist, they divide us more. They gotta do their job, but their job is not really keeping peace. It's more like standing a business. No, we gotta produce money. We gotta bring back to the fucking pocket so we can fucking keep a job. And it shouldn't be like that. At the end of the day, it should be a ratio. And I don't care if I pay more taxes. I don't care if I pay more taxes, but it should be a ratio. And I'm just talking out of my ass, but it should be like a ratio and be like, all right, how many cops do we need in this county? How many cops do we need in this fucking town or whatever? All right, we're 100. All right, for every 100, we need 10 cops. Let's just say, for example, I'm not saying that that's the fucking exact ratio, but I'm just saying for every 100 people, there should be 10 cops. And they should be getting paid well, and they should only be taking care of fucking business or whatever they need to take care of. Fucking keeping peace. That's it. If they need to fucking increase my taxes, as long as I feel safe and I don't feel that I'm gonna get screwed over when I see a cop. When I see a cop and I know that I did nothing wrong and I'm not doing anything wrong, that's when I'm like, all right, I'm at peace and I'm good. I don't care if I have a cop behind me. As a matter of fact, let's go have some fucking dinner, or let's go have a fucking cold one. You know, because
Yeah,
we get along. Because you protect me. You are protecting me. If somebody's trying to fucking rob me or somebody's trying to do something to me, or they're fucking doing something, you are in the fucking. You're the one who fucking shows up over there. You know.
exactly.
You're not over there fucking hiding behind a fucking puente behind a fucking bridge, waiting to see who's fucking driving 80 on a fucking 65. You know, you're not the type of cop. You're not what. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be fucking helping somebody who has a fucking flat tire. You're supposed to be helping somebody who who has a car accident. You're supposed to be helping somebody who just got robbed. You're supposed to put something. You know, it's just you're supposed to serve the fucking community, not fucking fuck them in the ass. That's it, and that's that.
Yes, you sound like you're taking.
I mean, that's what I'm fucking saying, man.
No,
I mean,
it's all good. It's just fucking
I just
crazy
get
right now.
fucking passionate about this. Next thing you know, I'm fucking ranting and shit, and I just fucking start fucking.
No, it's because for example, me, I don't even know what the fuck's to think anymore. It's hard. Like, I mean, I've been in the house for 3 months, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
there's fucking shit going out, and then I just the news, and then more riots, some more riots, and I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, yeah.
And then I changed the channel. Coronavirus went up 19,000 cases.
No, 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 no.
So
That's
so what
that.
I'm doing is I'm just enjoying my grape plant, my buds that are growing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One,
You already have
thank you for
fucking
the
jungle in the
tips.
back.
Yeah, they're coming out pretty nice. I
Yeah,
actually went out today and the nugs are getting fat.
yeah.
So that's I'm more excited about that than anything else right now. But
And
so
that's the way that it should be. I don't feel that it should
yeah,
be.
yeah.
You
I mean,
should.
I don't have anything. I mean, obviously what's going on, and I try not to have it in my head. But I think I have other important things to have in my head.
That's good, and that's
So
the way that it should be, man.
yeah. So but it's unfortunate because I know. I mean, people like you especially. People that I know that they're fucking dealing with fucking all those things that they have to go out and watch that shit. That's not easy.
Yeah, I gotta
That
be
fucking
honest. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I got a little scared with when it comes to the riots. When it comes to the coronavirus, I really didn't feel that scared. I'll be that honest. As a matter of fact, I almost felt like I had it back in
oh,
January.
okay.
Yeah, I almost felt
Hey,
like I had it. But I mean,
see,
I haven't got myself tested, but
also your
I
immune system fought it off.
yeah, maybe it's just a maybe. There's other. I could
Yeah,
also got it
yeah,
like a fucking. I got a fever. I got a dry cough. I had a fucking headache. I mean, I almost checking on most of the fucking symptoms. You know.
you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm fucking glad. You know, I'm glad that that the news were not popping or that we're not talking about that shit back then
Yeah,
because I would have been shitting bricks. I thought I would have probably show up to a hospital.
I think with any kind of disease, if you start thinking, for example, if it's HIV, and you're like, oh shit, I have
Yeah,
diarrhea, and then you're
yeah,
coughing, and you're
yeah,
like, oh, you start panicking more,
yeah,
and you're like, I just had sex with this girl,
yeah.
and then you're like, oh shit, and then like a week later, it goes away.
Yeah, yeah. That's
So
fucking crazy, man.
I understand you. I've been
No,
through
yeah,
that plenty of times.
yeah. No, me too and shit. No, una vez, like one time, I was a youngster, man, but I thought that I was younger than I was, but I thought that I had fucking HIV and shit.
You looked up the
Yeah,
symptoms.
because I looked at the symptoms and I had just had sex, and I was like, it's crazy because you know how it started because I had like I was sweating at night. Like I woke up and I was soaked. I was sweating, and I was like, "Let me Google search the fucking symptoms." Next thing you know, like this is fucking HIV, and I'm like, "Should I just have sex?"
He started.
No,
Yeah,
I fucking was shitting bricks, man. I wasn't even sharing cups with my family anymore. Like, no, let me get some of this. Like, let me just keep my fucking bottle and shit. Like, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna die. So after every single fucking day, yeah, every fucking dicho, am I getting diarrhea now? Next thing you know, it might get a little bit, but it's all in your fucking mind, you know?
yeah. It's your mind.
Yeah,
That's your mind. Yeah. And it's what you said. I think we should be more scared. I think you said in one of your podcasts we should be more scared of other people instead of like you said, the coronavirus.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, you
no,
take it serious,
yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
but I mean,
yeah. Of course,
I think at the moment what we're going through, we should be more scared of other people
yes.
instead of like when I would go to the store, I wasn't scared of the coronavirus. I was like, "Oh, people are going crazy for toilet paper."
Mm-hmm.
You know, people
Mm-hmm.
fighting over that shit. So,
Yes,
but
we can already see that this this system is very interesting because it's so fragile. We can already see that
yeah,
it's so fragile. It can fall apart any fucking moment. Any
oh
fucking
yeah,
moment. And we can already see because of right now. Again, I'm not saying there's peaceful protesting. There's peaceful and there's riots going on, but there's a little bit of a mixture, man. I'm not saying that yeah, there might be some people that they're genuinely um angry and they just want to burn shit up. They're not really
yeah,
thinking straight. All right. All right. They're not really thinking straight. They're not being reasonable, but they're genuinely angry. And then there's people who just like to take advantage of the situation and they just want to see the fucking world burn to the ground. They hate
yeah.
everything, you know, and they want to take advantage of this shit. Some sort of fucking like Joker mentality, you know?
You
Some sort
think,
of,
yeah, well, that's interesting that and I never thought about it that way, and that sucks that there's people like that.
yeah,
That's
they just don't like the system. They feel like they're getting fucked over, you know, and they're like, "Fuck it, this is our fucking chance. Let's fucking burn the shit to the ground." And they're
yeah,
fucking doing it low key, and
yeah,
make it.
and I think that's the kind of people we should fear about.
I think
Not
so too,
yeah, I
and
mean not fear them, but also
be aware
be aware
they
of.
exist.
Watch your back, watch
Yes,
out because these people are out there.
they
I
exist.
mean, yeah, so I mean, these people are out there at Costco taking all the toilet paper.
Yeah. Oh, we no, and that's the other type of people. The other fucking people. All right, so the selfish people who were like, all right, so it's all about you. Then it's not about this fucking. So everybody wants. It's very interesting about how we as human beings are. Everything is good. We have neighbors. They're literally 12 feet or 15 feet away from me. You know, but as soon as this shit gets down. Ooh, everybody's gonna be killing each other just for a fucking piece of lettuce. You know, it's very crazy how fragile this is that everybody just turns on each other. We just go savage.
Yeah,
We just go back to animals. We just become
yeah.
animals back. Like you know what I mean? It's just like oh, it's not about survival. It's not about money. It's not about housing. It's about eating. You know, and it's fucking crazy how
Yeah.
crazy the mentality changes in minutes or in not even a day, you know?
So far this year we've had a major disaster and disease,
Yeah, and
ra- racism or whatever it's called.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we need one more thing to come up. So
The
let's
aliens,
spin the
that's why they're
yeah.
nervous. They're
Let
excited.
let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely been getting a little crazy. It's been getting crazy, man. And it's just one of those things where it's like, wow,
Yeah,
it gives you perspective, man. It gives you perspective that we only got the now at the end of the day. We only got the now. You that's all you got, and you gotta protect the Second Amendment. You gotta protect freedom of speech. This is one of the things that very important about this country. You know, and this is what keeps this country stable.
yeah.
Freedom of speech is very important, and Second Amendment, man. In any moment, our own neighbors can turn on us. You know, in any moment, as crazy as it sounds. You could talk to your neighbor every fucking day. When there's no food and the economy falls, we're not friends anymore. Which it sucks. I'm not. It sucks. I almost don't want that. You know, I actually don't want that. Um, but it's so fragile. It's so fragile. We can already see how easy it can change. How easy it can change from normal to like, all right, now we're going fucking ballistic. Now we're fucking enemies. Now we're fucking gonna burn this shit to the ground. We're gonna burn cities to the ground. We're gonna go to the fucking
To the
uh
Apple Store and
yeah to
just
the
burn that shit.
yeah burn this shit to the ground. And I'm like, what? We're not civilized anymore. That's it. We're not civilized anymore.
Yeah, we're not
And
civilized.
it's just a game that we're all playing. We're all playing this game. We're playing the game and we're like, all right, we gotta go to work and we gotta produce. We get money. With money, you can get a house, you can get food. It's almost doing that kind of thing. Now, one of the things that I was thinking about when it came to the coronavirus and the fact that I was not gonna stop working, is basically because it's almost like a survival thing. Now, hear me out. The way that I look at it when it comes to the coronavirus is it's about survival and getting food. And if we go back to the hunters and gatherers, um, they have to go outside either to the forest or to the plains or whatever, you know, and they have to collect food and they have to go and hunt, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. With that being said, there's snakes out there. There's fucking scorpions. There's fucking lions or tigers or leopards. There's danger out there. Point being, there's real danger out there. Fair to say? Is that a fair statement?
yeah, yeah,
So with that being said, right now there's not really that going on in today's society. But at the same time, the way that I looked at the coronavirus, it was like I really didn't see it that it was something that lethal. Number one, and number two, there's danger out there, but I still have to go and work so I can get food. So pretty much me going to work is me like going into the jungle. Now I'm not literally hunting, but I'm basically the whole purpose of going out to to uh out in the danger is to bring back food for the family so I can
yeah.
survive.
Survive. It's for survival,
Yeah.
pues.
So I gotta go out there because if I stop working and I'm like I'm just gonna stay here at the house with no unemployment or no help from the fucking government or anything like that, I'm like I'm just gonna fucking shut down and I'm scared to fucking die. Next to you know, I can't get food anymore. So I didn't die from coronavirus. I died from hunger. Or I ended up being homeless. I ended up losing a home. So there's all the factors, you know. So it's not that I'm putting a price on on life itself. I just feel that we just surviving in a different way now. We're just surviving in a different way. In this different way is now you gotta go and work, do something, and then come back. It's not as dangerous as it used to be. Like I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna go to work. Next to you know, there's a fucking leopard behind me and he fucking eats me or something. That's not something that is happening anymore. But I could probably get in a car accident, or I can probably get coronavirus. You know, or I can
Yeah,
probably get robbed. So it's other factors, but it's basically you gotta go out there and earn for the family in order like to earn a living. You know.
yeah, yeah. You just don't know anymore. Like you say, you
No,
just that sucks.
it's fucking interesting, man. But it made me think a lot todo esto que está pasando, and it's just we gotta see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see what's gonna happen next season.
I'm
Uh,
actually pretty excited to see what's
yeah,
gonna happen. I mean,
yeah,
I shouldn't say that, but I mean, hopefully it's something good. But if it's something bad, then I'm gonna have to watch it.
yeah. Let's learn something now. Let's not let's not say the classic statement. It can't get any worse. Let's not say that. Nobody should say that at this point. Please, nobody should say that. Nobody should say that it can't get any worse because 2020 is gonna be like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they already showed us. They stopped the whole world. Just so you can have this in perspective, they stopped the whole world from going outside. They didn't stop a country. They didn't stop a
No.
fucking a continent. They stopped the whole world.
Well, I think these riots, what's going on, the racism that's starting, those riots, are the protests. They're starting to come up in other countries now.
Oh,
Like in
the
that,
riots.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's protests happening like right now. I think in the UK,
yeah,
because I think in France too, because there's black people over there
yeah,
and they treat them different.
yeah.
So, but we'll see what happens. So, I mean, hopefully nothing happens to us, but you just never know. Like you said, your fucking neighbor flips on you, and then you gotta fucking shoot him.
Palabras fuertes del Pepe, güey. Listo.
Fuck no, I'll fucking kill him.
You gotta do what you
Already,
gotta do.
shit. I got a knife in every fucking the top of the drawers. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Ready. You're ready.
Imagine they just because they'll just kick your door down and just start fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck
It's
that.
crazy.
Fuck that. That ain't happening, you know? That's
But
fucking important, man. And it's pretty fucking crazy because that's one of the things like I was gonna become a cop and me looking at it, I almost empathize the whole fucking thing that is going on because a lot of people are angry at cops. They're not angry at the cop. They're not angry at the cop who or the three cops who killed the black man. They're angry at cops. You know
yeah,
what I
they're
mean?
just at that system in general, pues.
Yeah, they're angry at law enforcement. And I'm like, wait, we gotta look at this in a different way. Now, this is me
Now,
looking
now
at
that
a reasonable perspective, but at the same time, I get it if you're angry. I get it. I can't say I'm like, oh, everybody should look at it this way. I get it if you're angry, if you're genuinely angry, and you're fucking, I don't know. I'm not justifying, but I get it if you're angry because if you're angry, you can't really think. Everything becomes blurry. You can't really think. You do stupid shit.
yeah.
So I get it, but we gotta be careful because with
Now
them.
it's interesting that you say that now too. The cops. I saw a video earlier, where I
Mhm.
think it was in Minnesota. Today I think it was that guy's they had his vigil or whatever for what was his name, George Floyd.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So there's protests, and then there's this cop that, surrounded by a couple of black women saying hands up, don't shoot.
Uh
And
huh.
then they get on their knees, they're protesting,
Yeah.
and then once they get on the knees, this white cop shoves one of the black girls, and then one of the cops that's black, two of them come to the cop and start arguing at the cop.
Yeah.
So what's going on is that they're making this system against its own. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. Yes.
so
Which is
so that
important. Yeah. Go ahead.
so that's I mean that I've never seen that before. That's crazy. I mean
Yeah.
they have this haz de cuenta que es a gang turning on itself.
Yeah. But that's one of kind of like of the lessons that there's definitely some advantage or like some cops take advantage of power.
Yeah,
There's definitely that. So like that example that you just gave me, that's an excessive use of power. You're
yeah,
like, fuck it,
yeah.
I'm a cop. Even if you're on, who would it fucking hit somebody when they're on their knees, or push them over? Who would
Yeah,
do that? You know, just the only reason that he did it is because he was a cop and he had power.
and I think there's a bunch of cops like that.
Yes,
That's a problem.
yes,
That's what people are
I agree
writing
with that.
about. Yeah,
Just like I said, when it comes to like there's peaceful protesting, there's there's angry, big difference, right? Angry rioting, big difference, and planned rioting. Like they want to fucking break everything. Like they want to destroy the system. You know.
they should they should burn down the Valley Plaza, huh, so they can build a new mall.
I need some remodeling. so
Yeah,
so with that being said, there's always good and bad on everybody. When it comes to
yeah,
cops, there's good cops and there's bad cops. The same shit. Like I also describe society. There's like a little bit of everything there. There's a spice of
yeah.
everything. not everybody's in the same fucking box or the same category. There's a little bit of everything, just a spice of here and there. Same thing applies to the cops. The same thing applies to the fucking cops. There's bad cops. There's bad cops who is like, man, maybe they do hate a minority. Maybe they do hate a Mexican or somebody of color. Maybe they do hate him. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
those people do exist. I'm not saying they don't exist. Now, the only people who can solve that is cops, other cops. They know because they're coworkers. They know who is fucking racist or something. They gotta know. You know?
Exactly.
They
They
gotta
gotta
know.
know.
They gotta know like this fucking guy. He's always fucking doing something shady or he's always doing this, you know? They gotta know. So cops, they gotta keep it together. Maybe they've been ignoring it or they've been trying to like mind their own business. Like I'm just gonna my own business. I'm gonna mind my own business. And then they got fucking screwed over because now a lot of people they hate cops in general. When there we know that there's good cops up there. There's good cops. Coronavirus.
You should get that checked.
I'm fine. I had it already. I'm cured. I had AIDS.
So,
I had
so
AIDS, HIV. I'm good. I
now, so now that you're saying you say all this that the information that you're giving out, you now you're saying it because you know it, you've seen it, or is it because you've seen it on the news of what's going on? It's just a question.
can't trust the news, man. Can't
Okay.
trust what I see. Can't trust Facebook. Can't trust social media. Listen, man. Social media has become crazy because it's all about algorithms. If you're scared about something, social media is gonna show it to you more and more. Or if you're like engaging in certain topics, so
Yeah.
your reality, your Facebook is not the same time as it's not the same thing as my Facebook. We're not getting the same news. We're not getting the same feed.
No, it's
So you,
it's it.
so
It
you,
finds your
yeah.
weakness
So
and
your reality on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram is way different than mine. We have different realities because that's what it is. It's a reality. You go to the news, that becomes a reality, right? That becomes like, oh, this is how the world is.
yeah,
And sometimes we just
exactly.
don't look at it the same. Maybe if you're a left person, you see a bunch of right wing kind of things, and next thing you know, you feel that the fucking world is filled up with Nazis. And then maybe you're a fucking right wing person, and next thing you know, you're watching a lot of fucking liberal shit and this and that. And next thing you know, you feel that everybody's liberal and they're trying to take your guns away. So there's a fucking constant war in realities. We really don't know what's happening until you're there, physically there. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So to be honest, if I say what I say, it's not because of what I seen, it's because of what I no not what I've seen on social media or the news. It's because of what I seen personally.
Okay.
I've seen good cops personally.
Yeah, yeah.
Personally, I've seen good cops.
I agree with you. I think I've gone through the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, and I've seen bad cops.
Oh, I've seen cops that are racist. Una
Yeah,
vez me tocó uno ahí
yeah.
en the gray.
I never
I
heard
got
one. ¿Cómo te fue?
he pulled me on the gray. I was going towards I think towards what is it called, the chevron that's on the other side of the five. You know when you're going to gray, you pass over 99 and you keep driving forward.
Yeah, hold that thought. Hold up.
Clarito, ¿me escuchas?
Oh yeah, estoy.
Or
So you got fucking pulled over and fucking like gray in the five.
yeah, so I was going to carne asada. So, yep, I want a carne asada, and then this cop, this CHP, pulls me over once I pass Wheeler Ridge, and you know that there's that reservoir on the corner,
Yeah, yeah,
right there, like gray on the Wheeler Ridge. So
yeah.
as soon as I pass it, I didn't make a complete stop. You go over the Wheeler Ridge, and it's like a little hill. So,
So you're going from like gray and you're passing Willow Ridge.
yep, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going westbound. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Are you going
so
home?
then, no, I was going. That's
You're going outside? You're living home?
yeah, I was living at the ranch.
Okay.
So I was going to another ranch.
Okay.
with one of my buddies, and then I didn't make the complete stop. The cop was pulled over right on Wheeler Ridge in the
Yeah.
dark,
Yeah.
and he saw that I didn't stop, and he pulled. And once I passed it, I see the lights turn on, and I'm like, "Fuck,
Que
he's gonna
vale
pull me
madre.
over."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he pulls me over, and he's like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go drink some beers." And to a carne. I always tell cops that when I was younger, I would tell them I'm on my way to drink beer
Yeah.
to do something bad. I haven't done it yet, but I'm on my way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that way they know they can't do shit to you yet.
Yeah. No, I like your strategy. I feel that it's a good strategy. I've done it before
Yeah,
too, actually.
yeah, it works.
Yeah, it
They
does
let
work.
they let you go. Yeah,
It
if
does
you're
work.
gonna or if you're on if you've been drinking and you get a DUI, I mean not a DUI, a DUI check.
Mhm.
You just tell them I'm on my way to go drink some beers, and you guys are holding me back, and you already had 6 beers like
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they'll let you go.
Yeah. I've been there
So
before, and I've done
so
that
then
before.
so then the cop gets off his car and he starts saying, "You know what? You passed that stoplight. You weren't supposed to do that. This and that." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't think I stopped it. I made a complete stop." He's like, "No, you didn't. I saw you." And I'm like, "Okay, then we'll do whatever you're gonna do." And then he went to his car and he was there like for 45 minutes. What the fuck is he gonna do? And it was dark already. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck."
That's just dark.
So then
There's no lights there.
no, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. So then he just fucking comes back and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." He tells me like that.
Yeah.
Get the. I mean, and I was being nice. I wasn't disrespectful. So, but I mean, that didn't make me hate him because I did commit
Yeah.
that infraction. I didn't stop.
Technically, you did.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't completely stop. So I'm like, oh, he had his reasons, but he didn't give me a ticket. But I mean, he shouldn't have talked to me like that. I mean, so,
Yeah.
but I mean, it
I,
was a
I
it was a
guess
while
that's
back.
okay. I don't see that being very racist, to be honest.
No, not racist. No, I wasn't saying it was racist.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it's I mean, if you treat people like that,
Oh, I
let's say
see. Yeah.
let's say he talks like that to a black, that black person's gonna think he's racist.
Oh, I see. I see. Yes. Yes.
If he talks to like a very brotherhood Mexican or whatever, he's gonna think it's racist.
Yeah.
If he, I mean, it's just in general, people are like that here in America. I think they just don't give a fuck about what you think
Yeah.
or whatever. So that's the problem with these people, that they don't see it that way, that we all act differently to something wrong that they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I agree. You're right.
but I don't know what the fuck. That's crazy shit going on right now.
Yeah. I've been pulled over. Well, not here. I never got pulled over here, but I've been pulled over in Mexico a couple times. Yeah, I wasn't drunk. I was not drunk. If not, they would have noticed. So I say that much. But I did have some cold ones in me. And what is it? Where you heading? I'm getting
Did,
fucked up tonight. That's what it.
did you have American plates on the car you were driving?
uh, yeah, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Though that doesn't help, eh? And that's not a good thing either.
That doesn't help. No.
Yeah, yeah, that doesn't help because they see money.
Hell yeah, that's why he pulled you over.
Yeah. I no, and I no, and I actually passed through checkpoints.
All right.
Checkpoints. I passed through checkpoints like DUI checkpoints.
Oh yeah, they have them in Mexico too.
Yeah, I passed. I'm not bragging, but I passed to. I've been to 2 checkpoints.
En Tijuana.
Yeah, DUI checkpoints.
Ahí por el bulevar.
Por donde está Calimax.
Ah, ok. Ahí enfrente, ¿no? Sí. A mí una vez me tocó una ahí también.
Yeah. I've been to 2 checkpoints and both no, uno ahí y otro en Rosarito.
Ah, Rosarito.
Yeah. And both times, I got away with it because I knew that I wasn't that drunk. First of all, and they knew that I was. If I looked fucked up, they would have noticed. Let's be honest. It's a fucking DUI checkpoint. They trying to fucking pull you over, and they're trying to fucking get you. If they didn't get me, it's because I didn't look fucked up. Let's go with
Yeah.
that. you know. And
Exactly.
I wasn't. But I'm not gonna say that I had some drinks. So what do you say when I always say that I'm heading to a fucking party and I can't wait to get fucked up. I'm like, hey man,
Exactly.
I'm heading. Where are you heading? I'm heading to a party. Fucking highness or whatever. There's fucking big party over there. We're gonna have some cold ones. And
Yeah,
siempre
yeah.
and always like, how many? Do you have some drinks today? I'm like, no, sure. I'm just heading over there. I'm barely heading. I'm heading that way. Can't wait. Can't wait to get
Yeah.
there.
But you guys are holding me back.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't wait to get there. Like, I always tell them like,
Yeah.
I'm on my way. I'm actually on my way to get fucked up. That's what I tell them. When they say, "Have you had some drinks tonight?" No, sir. I'm actually just heading that way. So we do a little bit of talking. Next thing you know, they just fucking let me go. All right, boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Una vez también con el pelón, they pulled me over
Uh huh.
because I had a 15 in my Nissan Sentra. Remember the little Sentra I had?
Uh huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So so they pulled me over, and then Pelon's like, "Fuck, they pulled you over because of the music." And Pelon was with me, and then a shout out to Pelon. So then
Pinche pelón.
fucking the cops like, "You have that music pretty loud, son." And I'm like, "Oh, is it because I really like that song?" And he's like, "All right, I'll come back right now." And then when he came back, because I used to watch cops a lot when I was a kid too, and I started chatting with them. I'm like, "Hey, what class were you in?" And he started, "Oh, class. Is it hard to be a
How long
CHP?
does it
How,
become to
yeah.
CHP?
How long was the academy?" And I started. He's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let you go."
Let me find out. Let me fucking find out that you've been pulled over more than once because of the music. Because it wasn't Pelon, it was me.
Oh, you were pulled over for music too?
No, you. I was with you. You were pulled.
Oh, you were. It was in Pelon.
I was there.
Oh, it was you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it?
that's why I remember you got pulled over by fucking mud burning and shit.
Yeah, right there on Mount
Yeah,
Vernon.
yeah,
Yup.
you had a fucking music and they pulled you over and you're like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" You asked the officer, and how long does it take to how long does it take to become a CHP and shit? It was because of the
Todos en
music.
pie aquí in the hallway.
And next thing you know, he's fucking talking to you. You guys having a conversation. I'm like, all right, just don't fucking lower the music, all right? I'm like, yes, sir. You know, famous. But let me find out that happened more than once.
Damn. So
I was
what did I?
there.
I'm trying to remember if how Pelon was with me when I got pulled over at that
That thing
time.
you described, I remember it. I was there.
It was dark too, and I
Yeah,
remember.
ya era noche.
Mhm.
Era para
Como
depositar ahí por allá, pero we were heading that way. We were heading like to your house, maybe.
como pasa el tiempo, ¿no?
Yeah, fucking crazy.
But yeah, it's crazy times.
Pero ahí está la cosa, pinche Pepe. I mean, I feel that there's a lot of things, very interesting shit is going on right now.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of shit that is going on. I don't know what's happening. You cannot trust social media. You cannot trust. You cannot trust. You can't trust anything.
No, you can't.
Only your own experience in your own life. It sucks. It sucks that that's the way. It's not that I can go. I'm like, oh, this is where I can find a reliable source, and this is where I can get my information. It doesn't exist,
No.
man. Everybody in this world has become very. It's a misinformation campaign. It's very. You can't trust it.
Yeah, and I think the majority of people that are out there protesting that they get it from social media.
Yes.
That's why they're out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because they
make-
feel that every cop is racist.
Yeah.
And
They
next
make
thing you know,
these.
yeah. Next thing
They
you
make
go ahead.
no. So they make these groups online,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
join them, and they're like, "Oh, let's go with it."
Yeah. Yep.
What were you gonna say?
Fuck, I forgot, pero it was like they have their own reality and they get together and they have their own reality, and next thing you know, they feel that everybody's racist. They feel that the world is racist. They feel that this country is racist, and it's because of their feed, whatever they're getting their news from, whatever they're looking at. Facebook is not what it was. Facebook, man, it used to be something that you actually socialize. Nobody fucking sends friend requests anymore to strangers. Let's be honest. Nobody does that anymore.
I do that sometimes. but they're females,
Yeah. All right.
female
All
strangers.
right. Well, besides fucking Pepe and shit.
Like I go, this is what I'll do. I'll go to a guy's profile in Tijuana,
Uh-huh.
Mexico, for
Uh-huh.
example,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, he's attracting, and then I'll see all the girls from Tijuana. I'm like, hell yeah.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, click, click, click,
Yeah.
click. You're like, but I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I'm not even mad at it. What I'm saying is like, it used to be like that. That used to be the fucking thing. You know? You would just look to fucking somebody's picture and be like, hey, I want to talk to this fucking person. Let me fucking add her. And the fact that, yeah, most of them were women, but the fact that whenever she accepted it was like, yeah, I don't mind talking to you. So we would
Yeah,
like fucking start conversations, you know? It was very social. Social media was social media back in the fucking time. Right now,
I-
everybody's antisocial in social media, you know?
yeah. Oh, this person likes this. I'm not gonna talk to him.
It became
Or
political. Hey, back then it was just about talking to people. That's what it was
yeah,
all about. And the fact that we're very connected right now, it makes us more disconnected. Because we're more connected right now makes us more disconnected. Have that in mind because we used to fucking it didn't get to me, but well, in a way it did because I was in Mexico. But they used to charge us for messaging people, sending a text. They used to charge per text. So nobody is not gonna. If you're talking to somebody and that person is texting you back, when that shit cost money, that person actually wanted to fucking talk to you. You know, it meant
yeah.
something. Right
There
now,
was
because everything is very connected and we're very everything is very accessible. Now people reply with like an okay, a K, or something very mellow. Try to fucking send a K when the fucking text was $1 or 50 cents. Try to send a fucking K. Is it worth it? Not really. I'd rather save this fucking message. You know? So the fact that
yeah,
we're more connected right now, it makes us more disconnected. The fact that we always have access to social media. I remember that I didn't have access to social media on my phone. I only had access to social media through my fucking through a desktop or computer. And I have fucking three fucking two siblings and shit that they also use social media. So everybody needed fucking we were in a fucking Mexican standoff and shit. And be like, all right, who's gonna use the fucking computer? All right, give it to me from 5 to 6. And I'm like, all right, I'll get it from 6 to 7. And I'm like, all right, I got it from 8 to 9. You know? And from
yeah, yeah,
and if you had it for a fucking hour, trust me, man, you're adding new people, you're talking to a bunch of people, you have multiple windows open. It was social media. That's what it was. Social media. It meant what it said. Right now, let me find out who's talking to fucking 10 random people at this point. Nobody. Nobody's talking, and they're just posting their own reality. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. I'm not complaining, you know? But it is what it is. Everybody's
yeah.
showing their own reality and be like, everybody has their own reality. But it's very interesting
No, sí,
how reality changes with every single person. It's very interesting.
te entiendo. Chito, how much have you been on leave
We've been here for
already?
an hour, man. We can fucking call it out and shit. I mean, and thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
fucking. Ya lo hicimos.
No.
We make it happen, man. Ya ves, tiene rato que te había dicho. A veces acá me pongo bien pedo. A veces acá ya es tarde. A veces estás
No,
ocupado.
and I don't think we were even halfway there
I feel we could
talking.
continue, but no, I get it. I get it también.
Yeah, but I feel that there's a lot more to talk about than
So,
just what's happening. I mean,
that's,
especially the events taking place
yeah,
right now.
that's the beauty about podcasting, man. I mean, llegamos aquí
Yeah,
sin planes. It's not that we have fucking script or anything. We got shit to talk about. And boom. Next thing you know, we go
yeah,
fucking an hour.
yeah. So we should hopefully next time maybe I don't we'll do one again here pretty soon
Yeah,
and have have even more news to talk about.
está bien.
Hopefully good things, not bad things,
Yeah.
because it's
Cosas
crazy
malas
out there.
siempre hay que ver, pero we gotta look at both sides, and there's always some positive and the negative. This is the yin
Yeah,
yang, baby. You know, this is what it is.
yeah.
So with that being said, I'll see you fucking next time. And thank you for fucking being a
All right.
guest.
You take care, brother.
Thank you, pinche Pepe. Ahí estamos, güey.
Ahí
Cuídate.
estamos.
Ahí nos veremos.